feel like I'm losing my mind, 'cause everybody in the world's blind. Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Alright, ladies and gents, here we are in another video. We got Dustin as the camera guy today. So what we're doing is we're going to get my car ready to go for this weekend, because we're going down to Spokane for a big cruise and doing some other stuff for the channel. So what I have to do today, well, probably over the next couple days, because today is Wednesday, so tomorrow and then probably a little bit on Friday, hopefully tomorrow will be done, is I need to replace the header gaskets on this. The driver's side one blew out, unfortunately. Of course, that's the hard one to get to. And I got to change the oil, and there's a couple other things that, I got Motion Raceworks catch can that we're going to be installing. I think that's pretty much it. Header gaskets, catch can, and changing the oil, and then we should be good to go. And then what did you bring me to work on for?
My fuel pump. Since on Dyno Day we ran out of some pump, so
well, we're hoping that's what happened.
We're hoping
we ran out of pump. So
since then I've put a new alternator on it, and
so it looks like I just need to unsolder right there, and then we'll solder on this guy, because looks like he nicked the wire here, and might as well just use the new pigtail that came with the new pump. So we're going from an air mode of 340 up to a 525 Hellcat pump. So we should have all the fuel now. Alright, as you saw, we got that all re-soldered. Added a little bit more extra solder, but it should be definitely good. Now he's just got to reassemble, put the new pump on it, new line, and he's good to go. Should have no more fuel pressure issues. Yeah. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
It wasn't leaking bad on that one, but you can definitely see here and right there. It's on 1 and 3. Yep, right there. Alright, so we got this side all back together. Hopefully I got all the gasket material cleaned out. It's pretty hard to get in between the head and the header, because the steering shaft makes it to where you can't pull this out very far. So I used a little pick and on this back one where it was blown out, and I don't think there's any material on the header or the head, so we're gonna go ahead and fire it up and see if we got any leaks. Let's open the garage door real quick. Hopefully not, because I really don't want to take this back apart again. So it's the next day. As you saw where we left off. I got those gaskets replaced and they ended up leaking. So I didn't bother filming it, tore everything back apart, cleaned the surfaces of the heads. I put a brand new set of gaskets on it instead of trying to reuse old ones, which I know you shouldn't reuse old ones, but I just didn't want to waste the 30 bucks on the gaskets because I had them saved for future plans on this, but whatever. So we got new ones on it. And then this car has been leaking antifreeze for quite a long time since we went to Colorado 2 years ago when it was on Brent's dyno at PFI. Been putting it off. Well, I couldn't put it off any longer, so I tore the whole water pump and everything apart. And what was going on is, so anybody that works in small block Ford, you have your water pump, there's a gasket, there's a metal plate, and then there's gasket, and then you got timing cover. Well, the gasket in between the pump and the plate was leaking down at the bottom when it would make pressure, so it was spraying down, and then of course all the road grime, all the dust would just attract to it, so everything was super sticky, super gross. So we got new gasket on there, siliconed it, so it should not leak this time, hopefully. So right now I'm in the process of changing the oil, and anybody that wants to know what I use AMSOIL Racing Oil 1030, and then the Witch Racing oil filter. All right, ladies and gents, we are on to the catch can. So what we got here is a Motion Raceworks twin inlet -10 catch can kit. And then we have some fittings and some hose from Fragola via Summit Racing. Thanks to Summit Racing for always having the hookup on stuff. I'm not sponsored, but maybe one day. Anyways, we'll open this guy up. And we also have the Super Trick push-in style valve cover breathers to AN. So they say these are for small block Chevy, but I mean anything that old school with, you know, your traditional grommet, this is going to work perfect for that. So it converts this to AN, so we'll be able to run a 90 off of both of these, and then we'll run the lines up front. I haven't decided if I'm going to put it on this side or if I'm going to put it on this side. I'll have to just see whichever looks best. I'm thinking maybe this side because I have future plans that might run out of real estate over on this side, so we'll just have to see what the can looks like mounted up in here. But as you can see, super nice packaging. Motion always gives you a dum-dum. Super cool. And you got your other fittings for screwing into the can itself. But let's get this guy installed. Dum-dum. For a dum-dum. we got this guy all put back together. We got the fan, shroud, belt, and as you saw, we finished up the catch can install. I feel like it turned out freaking sweet. Got that guy mounted there. Line going to the passenger valve cover. This one goes up and under, and bam, straight to the driver's side valve cover. Looks good. I'm pretty happy with the install. Pretty easy overall. I sure do love Motion's products that they sell. As you can see, you know, I have another Motion part right there. I mean, they make awesome stuff. Super glad that we have a company like that that actually makes stuff here in the USA. But with that, we'll put some antifreeze in it tomorrow. Maybe get a clip of it running tomorrow, and then off to Spokane we go. So I appreciate you guys tuning in for this video. Make sure you keep your eyes out for more videos to come. I have tons more stuff that's coming on this car. Here after Classy Chassis, we're diving deep into this car, and we're going to get some of these upgrades done and out of the way. One of them is in that box right down there, and some other goodies. And we also got a hair dryer to put on this too. So keep your eyes peeled, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you keep it crazy. We'll see you in the next one.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign.